Welcome to Wellspace Counseling. My name is Jason Wilkinson, and let's just face it, like right now, life feels hard. There's a lot of things going on that makes life feel really, really heavy, whether it's geopolitical situations abroad, whether it is political situations here at home. We're still participating or going through a pandemic. So there's just things going on, and sometimes it makes us feel like we're walking on ice, that our footing is not on solid ground. And so I want to talk about what are some things that we can do when it feels like the world around us is falling apart. So tip number one is to breathe, to really slow down our breathing, take deep breaths, fill our lungs, and pay attention that we're not taking just short, shallow breaths, because that really ratchets up anxiety. Tip number two is to recognize and give space to the emotions that we are feeling. So paying attention, like if we are feeling anxious, or is it because we're feeling overwhelmed? Is it because we're feeling unsafe? What might those things be that's causing that anxiety for us, or that situation? Like what is it that's really got us feeling the way that we are? Or what's that emotion? And then when I say, give it some space, it's basically saying like, yeah, okay, that's what I'm feeling. And that's okay. Tip number three is to slow down our thinking, and really kind of, when we get into this thing where it feels like the world is falling apart, we think really, really fast, and sometimes that can spin. And so slowing it down, and a great way to do that is to journal. Spend some time just journaling or writing our thoughts down. Tip number four is to do what it is that you can do. So put an emphasis on really what are those things that I can control, and then go and do that. Like, what do I want to do with my day? Do I want to volunteer? Do I want to help people out? What do I want to do? And put an emphasis on doing what it is that you can do. Not putting the focus on things that you cannot control. And tip number five is to find the joy just in your normal everyday. So really, what is it that's going on that is a good thing for you? Do you have a comfortable bed to sleep in? Do you get to run your feet through the grass and just spending time out there and enjoying that and taking that in? Sitting with a warm cup of coffee or tea and feeling that warmth in your hand and in your mouth, and just kind of as you're drinking it, and taking a moment, really taking that in and enjoying it. So these are some tips and ideas on things that you can do to help you when it feels like the world around you is falling apart. You can find more tips and ideas on emotional regulation, on anxiety, on marriage, relationships, communication, all on the blog at www.wellspacepdx.com/blog.